Good morning, everybody. This is Scott and Shot live, coming to you early in the morning at 5:43 in the morning. Got up early this morning, so I want to talk about some stuff. That's not why I got up. I started watching the news, and so I'm going to talk right now. These pardons that Joe Biden is getting, that this Joe Biden just gave his son. You guys ever see pardons always are given to the people are always given to people of upper stature, people that are in politics and stuff like that. It seems like anyway, for the most part, or people that had circumstances that were abnormal to the normal situation that they were in. Okay, something was whacked on it a little bit, but Hunter Biden admitted. Hunter Biden admitted to tax fraud. He admitted that he self-admitted tax frauds, being frauding the government out of taxes. He admitted to fucking up on the form to get his gun permit. And he threw the gun in garbage by a school, which endangered children. These are all things he admitted, people. So Joe Biden's own DOJ, are the ones that were going after him, but Joe Biden pardons him. Now, a pardon basically, people, is an executive order. But since he's but it's under the disguised word of a pardon. But it basically is an executive order by a president. So this is how I look at it. The next president can squash that pardon. Just like the next president, just like when Joe Biden came in, he squashed all the executive orders that Donald Trump put in the office on the border. They were all lawful executive orders, and he squashed them. So I think that's my advice to Donald Trump. I'd go in there and I'd start looking at the legal team and asking, can we void this pardon? It's just an executive order, people. Everything has a name when it comes to dropping charges on somebody or getting rid of charges. It's a pardon. When it's done to something else, it's some different aspect. When it's used in a different aspect of life, it's called something different, like an executive order. It's an executive order. It can be abolished. The president, Donald Trump, come in and say no. He's guilty. He said he was guilty, and we're going to get him for it. It's just never been done before. It's just that all these rich people always honor, and these political people always honor those pardons, because if they mess up, they want to be pardoned themselves. You know what I mean? But it can be done. It just hasn't been done today, up to this day. It's not, a pardon is not legally binding. It's an executive order. The court didn't do it. The president did it, and it's not. I mean, the courts right now can still say that. I mean, the judge that's overseeing the Hunter Biden laptop stuff can say no. We're not going to let that pardon happen. It hasn't been done yet. It just hasn't been done yet, people. The judge in the trial has all the authority, not Joe Biden. They usually just honor that pardon that the governor or the president would like to give, and they just do it just because. But it's not binding. So remember that. So if Donald Trump and all of them really want Hunter Biden to pay for for the things that he did illegally for his father, then they can do it. So I mean, it's just a matter if they have the backbone to want to do it, if they want to just move on. I say let's nail him, because nobody's moving on. The Democrats aren't moving on. They're still resisting. They're going to still whine and cry over every little thing. They're not moving on. So let's nail Hunter Biden for his crimes, because I would have been nailed. You would have been nailed. Our kids would have been nailed. Our brothers, sisters, aunt, uncles, they would have been nailed. But Joe Biden's going to give his son a pass. No, I don't think so. I think we should just nail his ass and call it good. Show some real law in this country. You know what I'm saying? What's good for me is good for you. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I'm saying? That old stupid saying. But I mean, not really so stupid, is it, nowadays? I mean, so remember that this pardon that Joe Biden's going to give to his whole family can be quashed. It can be quashed by Donald Trump. I mean, unless the judge in that case says it's over, then it's not over. So I mean, hopefully the judge keeps it going. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of shame on the Democratic Party. Honestly, I mean, man, Joe Biden was caught red-handed. Come on, shell companies. Joe Biden has to try to do it because his son was too stupid to tell his dad to F off when it came to him being the fall guy in a felony operation of of influence peddling. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's not that illegal after all, is it? Is influence peddling really illegal? Well, you just watch Joe Biden's son do it. They got offshore accounts with all kinds of money in them from all these different oligarchs and all these countries that are not our friends. I mean, it's fact. This money did go in those accounts. It has been it's a fact. It's been distributed to Joe Biden's family. Is influence peddling really illegal? I guess that depends on who you are, huh? I guess that depends on who you are. I guess that's how all the laws are nowadays, huh? All depends on who you are. I mean, if it's me or you, we go to jail. If it's them, they get off. That's basically what it amounts to. So I think we definitely have a two-tier justice system in our country. And if Donald Trump doesn't believe in that two-tier justice system, I love Donald Trump, but show us the people that you believe in that. Let's nail Hunter Biden. And as far as I'm concerned, let's continue the hearings on Joe Biden and all these shell companies, and let's try to nail Joe Biden too. Let's ruin his reputation more than it's already ruined. Let's make sure that nobody ever mutters his name again without it coming out of somebody's mouth with total disdain. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. Fuck the Bidens. Fuck the Clintons. That's what I got to say about it. They are corrupt to the core, and they don't care about nothing. They don't care about you or me or this, especially this country. I don't care. I don't care if they care about me or you, about myself, not you. I just want them to care about our country, and that's what bothers me. I'm thick-skinned. I can handle it. I can handle the heat. I don't have to get out of the kitchen. I can take it. But there's a lot of people that can't, and our government definitely needs to be working for us. I mean, and they have been doing that for a long time. So I hope Donald Trump's a man of his word. I hope he's behind the scenes telling that judge, no. I mean, he's a self-admitted felon. Donald Trump never admitted to anything. Hunter Biden admitted to his crimes. He admitted under oath that he did what he did for his dad. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's all right there in front of your face, people. He's so guilty. It's so crazy. That's why his dad's pardoning him before it's even over, because he already knows it's gonna happen. You know why? Because his dad put him in that position. Well, you know what? Nobody can put anybody in that position. You know what I mean? People put themselves in that position. Joe Biden asked his son to get in that position, and his son went into that position. It is what it is. So stop feeling sorry for Hunter Biden. He's a grown man. He's got a college education. He's an intellect. He should have known better than to try to skate the law and break the law for his dad and for his own and for himself, because he's a lazy little drug addict, a little puss bag. You know what I mean? Not even a good drug addict. That boy's not even good at doing anything. Hunter Biden's not good. He wasn't even a good drug addict. I mean, who goes and throws a gun in a fucking garbage can next to a school? I mean, yeah, he's a little worm. So scared he went threw the gun in the garbage can. Boom. He's not thinking about the kids. He's such a little puss bag that all he thinks about is himself. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't get shot, robbed, and taken advantage of like a little bitch in the drug world. I mean, if it was for his daddy, he would have. And if it wasn't for the Secret Service agency he had by him, he would have. They still would have handled him, because he's a weak person. And you don't want to get involved in that world being that weak. Into the world of illegal drugs and the illegal lifestyle of a drug addict. I've been there, and he's not tough enough to do it. That's all there is to that. So, all right, let's talk about these cabinet picks. You know, they're smacking on Donald Trump about all these cabinet picks, man. Let's talk about Joe Biden's cabinet picks that he had in his administration. Let's check it out. Let's check out Anthony Blinken. He is such a worm. I mean, stop it with Anthony. I can't even talk about Anthony Blinken. Okay. Mayorkas. Oh my God, the one who opened up the borders. I mean, not enforcing the laws of Mayorkas. Okay. He didn't get no. I mean, when Donald Trump lost the election, the Republican Party allowed Joe Biden to pick his cabinet, and they just affirmed them all. Merrick Garland, the one that fucking Hillary, the one that the Democrats wanted to be on the Supreme Court. What a fucking worm. He's the one that he oversaw Mayorkas and allowed him to do all this illegal activity on the border. Then we got Buttigieg, a homosexual fucking freak who hired a guy who dressed up like a woman, and he was stealing luggage at the airport, people's expensive luggage. And the worst of all of them, he picked Kamala Harris to be vice president. Kamala. But they're worried about Donald Trump's picks. They're worried about Pete Hegseth, worried about Cash Fidel, worried about all these people that are all Americans and are real Americans and actually give a shit and actually have integrity. These people, I mean, all these people that I just named off, Mayorkas, Garland, Kamala Harris, Buttigieg, Blinken, they have no integrity. They lied to our faces. They weakened our government, weakened our military, weakened our borders, threw their hands up there and said, "We give up. We give up to the DEI woke culture." That's what they said. We give up. We give up. We give up. Okay, I'll marry a fucking tranny. I will. I swear. I promise. I'll abort 18 fucking kids. I don't care. They gave up. They threw their hands up there and gave up. We'll let every goddamn migrant illegal alien come over that border. And they're talking shit about Donald Trump's picks for the office. I mean, for his cabinet picks, it's like, stop it. Stop it. When does the insanity stop? I mean, these people are insane. They're retarded. They're special needs. They're mentally challenged. They're ignorant. They're stupid. And I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, so let's stop worrying about these cabinet picks, people. Donald Trump's picking most of them will get through. They should all get through, as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, we need to play in the same way in the sandbox. These people as they're playing with us. That's not. I mean, all of a sudden they're playing this whole time. They've been doing all this weird shit to Donald Trump into this country, and then when he gets into office, they're like, "You need to play nice." Well, stop it. We don't need to play nice. They didn't play nice. We're not going to play nice. I mean, but at least what we're playing is real. We're playing for the country. We're playing for law and order. We're paying. We're doing it the right way. They look at it as like, oh, we're not playing nice. Oh man, when they go low, we go high. Remember that? No, they go low, they stay low, and that's where they're always at. So remember that. They're always at the low point. So this is Scott in the Shot. I'm going to cruise out here. Like I said, remember that pardon shit. Donald Trump could rip that pardon up and say, no. It's just an executive order. I mean, you saw Joe Biden do everything he wanted to do without no recourse. So Donald Trump could take that son's pardon his and throw it in the garbage. So your son's going to jail. I'd like to see that old man cry over his stupid drug addicted son. Oh, he's a poor little drug addict. It's not his fault. It is his fault. He's a weak man and a weak person, and he's got no character, and that's why he's in the position he's in. All right, this is Scott the Shot. Have a good day.